Welcome to Anywho Pod with your boy JC Medulla. We back, bro, with another episode, man. And it's Tuesday. Y'all know how we do on Tuesday. Tuesday, one of my favorite days. It's the day where we break down the individual players and the individual teams and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Where I get to talk my ish about the players that I'm messing with. You feel what I'm saying? Or the teams that I'm rocking with. And that's what we're doing today. Today we talking about the teams that I'm rocking with. You feel what I'm saying? Before we get into it, if you're watching this on Replay Gang, I appreciate you. You feel what I'm saying? Replay Gang, go ahead, hit a comment. You feel me? Give your 2 cents on the show. You feel what I'm saying? If you like this content right here, go ahead, check out the channel, check out other videos, other shorts. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always dropping shorts for y'all to, you know what I mean, keep up on the NBA. You feel me? Now, what we got going on today? We're gonna talk about the Knicks. We're gonna talk about the Pistons, and we're gonna talk about the Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I haven't given the Lakers a lot of love. I try not to kill y'all with the Luka love. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know I'm a Luka fan. You feel me? So I'll be trying not to kill y'all with all that. You feel what I'm saying? But today we're gonna talk about Luka. We're gonna talk about the Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? Then we're gonna talk about the Knicks because y'all know y'all heard about my prediction about the Knicks earlier this season. You feel what I'm saying? Preseason, I was hype on the Knicks. How are they doing? We're gonna check that out too. You feel what I'm saying? And the Pistons, I've been talking about the Pistons all week. You feel me? We might speed past the Pistons a little bit, just a little bit. You feel me? But at the same time, you feel me? The Pistons gotta be acknowledged. You feel what I'm saying? Because the Pistons over here, they cooking. You feel me? So let's get into it today. We're gonna talk about the Knicks. Let's start off with the Knicks. You feel me? So the Knicks right now are 10-6, sitting fifth in the Eastern Conference. Yesterday, they just beat Brooklyn. You feel me? They beat up on Brooklyn. Brooklyn had this genius game plan. Let's just blitz Jalen Brunson all day. And then when we blitz Jalen Brunson all day, you know what they do. They went ahead and dropped the ball off to Cat. And Cat decided to have a good game. You feel me? Because there wasn't really nobody on Brooklyn that can handle Cat. You feel what I'm saying? So it was good to see Cat get into a rhythm because he been looking a little shaky, baby. You feel what I'm saying? He been looking a little rough. JB, they've been looking a little rough. No OG and Anobi. You feel what I'm saying? So OG and Anobi is their defensive backbone. So, like, let's dive into the whole team. So, first of all, JB, that's the engine. You feel what I'm saying? That's their offensive engine. That's their guy. That's their best player. You feel what I'm saying? I don't never have no problems with Jalen Brunson. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Jalen Brunson, he do his job and he do his job well. Let me pull up the stats on Jalen Brunson real quick. You feel me? Because like I said, I bang with Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson do his job. And then you got the number two, you got Cat. You feel me? Which Cat is the stretch five. He stretch out the offense. You feel what I'm saying? If you double, like I said, you doubling JB, you doubling him all crazy. You gotta worry about Cat. Cat's supposed to be the offensive punch. You feel what I'm saying? He's supposed to be that number two option. They had Julius Randle, and they felt as though Julius Randle wasn't in there doing the offensive duties that he needed to do. You feel what I'm saying? They felt as though Julius Randle wasn't handling the job. So they went ahead, traded him to get my man Cat. And that's supposed to be the upgrade. You feel what I'm saying? Then they got OG Anunoby. That's the wing. That's the defensive stopper. That's the, you feel me? That's the guy that they send in there when somebody going too crazy. You send an OG over there. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got the role players. You got guys like Yabu Sully. You feel me? You got guys like Mikal Bridges. You feel me? Deuce McBride. You feel what I'm saying? They just picked up Jordan Clarkson. You feel me? So those the role players. Now, Josh Hart. You feel what I'm saying? Can't forget about Josh Hart. Now, here's what I'm seeing, bro. Here's what I'm seeing on the Knicks, bro. As far as how I feel about the Knicks and what they got going on, I feel as though, bro, when it comes to the Knicks, they cool. I like how the Knicks is iterated. They got Mike Brown as a coach. I like the early offense that they initiate when Jalen Brunson come up with the pick and roll with Cat. You feel what I'm saying? That's pretty much what the whole offense is based off of. Jalen Brunson bring the ball up. He initiates a pick and roll with the wing or the power forward. You feel what I'm saying? Wing, forward, center, one of those guys. You feel what I'm saying? They set a pick and they do a two-man action early. You feel what I'm saying? Makes the defense got to decide whether we're going to double Jalen Brunson or we're going to play the pick and roll. Honest, what we're going to do? We're going to be in that drop. What we're going to do? You feel what I'm saying? Every team plays it differently. You feel me? So that's the whole thing. We're going to get Jalen Brunson and Cat early. Now, that was the whole thing last year, right? Everybody had complaints. Oh, man, the two-man game's not working or they're not doing the two-man game enough. You feel what I'm saying? They blame that on Tibbs. You feel what I'm saying? They felt as though Cat and JB wasn't working together on the offensive end enough. So we bring in Mike Brown, who is known for his offense, his speedy offense. He just came from the Kings. You feel what I'm saying? That was his last position. He had Fox and Sabonis cooking. You feel what I'm saying? Another point guard for duo. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine what we're going to do with Cat and we're going to do with JB. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it's been looking rough, and I feel like it's been looking rough. One, because we gotta get used to it. Two, injuries. But let's get back to the used to it part, right? You gotta get used to it. Mike Brown don't call a lot of plays. You feel me? Set plays. What we do is we put you in the right spots. You feel me? On the court. We're gonna go ahead and let y'all work and do y'all thing. One, I feel like they just gotta get used to that. Two, obviously, some injuries, right? Let's talk about Josh Hart. Josh Hart has injuries, you feel me? Which his hand is hurt. He's supposed to get surgery on his hand. He didn't go get surgery because he wanted to play, throughout the season. Want to be there for the team. You feel me? So I appreciate that. But it's affecting his shooting, and Cuz is not shooting good, bro. He's not shooting well at all. Let's look up Josh Hart. My man's taking about three threes a game. You feel what I'm saying? Which is hurting them. Now, I feel as though, all right, so right now he averaging about not 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. You feel what I'm saying? Shooting 47% from the field. But what are you shooting from the three? That's what in today's game, bro. That's what you want from your role players, bro. You want your role players to be able to hit threes, and he not one of those. 3-point percentage, 33%. 33% from the three. My man shooting 33% from the three, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't good. And that's not what you want out of your role players, bro. What you want out of your role players is to be able to hit the three, because when JB is cooking, and even Cat, right? Let's say Cat got it going a little bit. JB doing what JB do. What they're going to do is you're going to double team JB, or you want to play Cat, you feel me? Throw some extra bodies over there, play off of the role players. You feel what I'm saying? Get the role players in space to focus on the other two. You feel what I'm saying? When they do that pick and roll at the top of the key or on the side, you feel what I'm saying? They clear out one side and do a pick and roll on the side. It helps when you have a shooter one pass away. Let's take the Rockets, for example. They lack shooting. You feel what I'm saying? They lack shooting, but they got 2 or 3 guys that they know can knock down a three-pointer. What do they do with those 2 or 3 guys? When they have usually like 1 on the court at a time, or 1 or 2 at the court at a time. If you don't count KD, they play with Sengun with 1 shooter, 1 pass away. That means whenever you double Sengun, he got a quick option to hit Shepard for a 3. When they don't have Deuce McBride, when Deuce McBride was hurt, you feel what I'm saying? And you got Josh Hart over there, even when Deuce McBride in, sometimes they put Deuce McBride on a corner and they put Josh Hart on that wing. If you even just switch that, because Deuce McBride can hit a 3. You switch that, and you have Deuce McBride 1 pass away from Jalen Brunson. When he come up that pick and roll, because 9 times out of 10, he going to just take with the defense given, he going to take him, because that's what he do. You feel what I'm saying? One shooter, 1 pass away is going to be good. Even 2 shooters, because if you count Cat and he popping, you feel what I'm saying? Cat pop, and then you got Deuce McBride right behind him. That's 2 shooters that he 1 pass away. You feel what I'm saying? So even if he kick it to Cat and they go swing to Cat real quick, he got another outlet on Deuce McBride to shoot. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like they just lack shooting, because sometimes you got they want to put Deuce McBride on the corner. You feel what I'm saying? And when he put Deuce McBride on the corner, you don't got that shooter 1 pass away from JB. So now the defense can just play off of Josh Hart right there, playing the gap. And then whoever's playing Cat can just go ahead and dive in on JB. You feel what I'm saying? JB not the best at passing the ball, and JB not the best at like finding guys. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he can do that, but that's not what he out there to do. You feel what I'm saying? He out there to put the ball in the basket. So when he out there just focusing on putting the ball in the basket, you feel me? And they double team, that's when they get in trouble, bro. So like, I feel like the lack of shooting from Josh Hart really hurt the team a little bit. But despite all that, they still 5th in the Eastern Conference, and you feel what I'm saying? So they still got a shot. But as far as championship aspirations, right, and me telling y'all that they's going to win the chip and everything, I don't know about all that. You feel me? I really just don't know about all that, because that's a weak spot. And then the defense, with one guy is the whole defense. You feel what I'm saying? And your defense just not there when OG not there. You feel what I'm saying? And like I was saying yesterday, if you get OG into foul trouble, you feel me, and he just not there for one of those games in the postseason, y'all gonna lose that game. And that's not good, bro. That's just not good. So like that's not good. Josh Hart not helping y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like they need to make a move, bro. I just feel like they need to make a move. Maybe trade Josh Hart. Maybe trade Mitchell Robinson. You feel me? For another wing player. They need another wing player, bro. They need somebody like a Rui Hachimura. You feel what I'm saying? Or they need somebody like Desmond Bain. You feel me? They need somebody that can hold their own on the defensive end. You feel me? And hit a 3. They just need another Mikal Bridges. You feel what I'm saying? Mikal Bridges be spotty. You feel me? He not there all the way. Some games he cooking, some games he not cooking. So you feel me? Adding another player like Mikal Bridges or adding another player that's more consistent than Mikal Bridges that can play defense, you feel me, and hit a three is going to help y'all tremendously. I'm telling y'all, it's going to help y'all tremendously, bro. So maybe that's why I'm saying trade Josh Hart. I know Josh Hart, you feel me, Hart solo the team, whatever. That was pre-Mike Brown. That was Tibbs' guy, you feel what I'm saying? Get him out of here. I'm just saying, you feel me? If Jared was here, Jared's supposed to be here. When Jared's here, he'll tell you, bro, I've been trying to trade Josh Hart for years. I was like, y'all need to get rid of him game because he's just not, he don't be helping sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? We all fall in love with his hustle, his heart. You feel what I'm saying? He remind me a lot of like Russell Westbrook. You feel me? Just not as good at all. You feel me? Just not that good. I ain't trying to disrespect Russell. You feel me? But just not that good. You feel me? Something like that. All right, boom. But we're gonna move on to Detroit, bro. Detroit basketball, bro, because Detroit has been cooking, bro. They are on 13, bro. I said it. 13 straight wins, gang. 13 straight wins, bro. This time, 2 years ago, they lost 13 straight against the Pacers. And this year, they won their 13th straight game against the Pacers, bro. It was something to see. It was a clutch shot. He put him in the post. I forgot who was defending Cade Cunningham. But Cade Cunningham put his defender right in the post, got straight to the bucket. 2 back downs off the little short jaw hook. Boom, right in there. That's game time, bro. He is a franchise player, bro. He's a franchise player. He that guy, bro. I just seen a little clip of him on draft night telling everybody, bro, look out Detroit. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's rock. Let's do this. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just something good to see, bro, because I feel like they found a diamond, right? And then he is on board to stay in Detroit. You feel what I'm saying? Which is a small market, bro, which a lot of people don't like to go to Detroit. That's not a destination spot. You feel what I'm saying? It's not Miami. It's not LA, either the Clippers or the Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? People rather go to the Clippers just to be in LA. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's not one of those. So, it's good to see that Cade Cunningham, they got their franchise guy, bro, and he is really one of those guys, bro. They picked one. You feel what I'm saying? He is really one of those guys. He just got to send her the shoe. You feel what I'm saying? He around, bro. They really got one of those guys. You feel me? So, he locked in. He looking like an MVP candidate, bro. He up there with Tyrese Maxey. I know y'all heard me talk about Tyrese Maxey. You feel me? So he been out there cooking. Boom. Then you got Jalen Duren, bro. And Jalen Duren really stepped up, bro. My man averaging 23, like 8 boards. You feel what I'm saying? A real defensive lockdown boy in the paint. You feel what I'm saying? He reminded you like he's stepping up to Jaren Jackson Jr. territory. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or maybe even better. You feel what I'm saying? He played better than him this year for sure. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from the defense, but I'm also liking what I'm seeing from the offense. On that low block, they can get a ball to him, bro. That pick and roll, they can get a ball to him, bro. He's a tremendous cutter, especially going through transition, bro. We're going through transition. You got to watch out for him. You got to throw a body on him because if you don't, he coming straight down the lane. Cade going to find him, bro, because Cade got the dimes, bro. He got the dimes loud out, bro. He got the za. You feel what I'm saying? He want to block with it. We in Detroit. You feel what I'm saying? Get grimy out here, bro. Then you got a great supporting cast, bro. You got Oscar Thompson, bro, with great development, bro. He's a good lockdown defender as well. He's great on defense, bro. You got Caris LeVert coming off the bench, bro. 13 street. They looking like Cleveland last year. Come on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I already told y'all, if y'all was here last year, I was telling y'all that I felt like Detroit could have beat New York last year, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's how good I was feeling about Detroit last year, bro. They're even better this year. So y'all know how I'm feeling, bro. I feel like out of the whole Eastern Conference, New York got to really worry about Detroit, bro. They really got to worry about Detroit. They had to worry about them last year, and they ain't going to have to worry about them this year, bro. They definitely, and we were just telling you, bro. I was just telling you in the last segment, bro, how I'm feeling about the Knicks right now, bro. I feel like the Pistons got them, bro. Are they going to be in the number 1 spot the whole season? I don't know. But they just might. They just might be number 1 the whole time. Because, I mean, why not, bro? I don't see nobody in the Eastern Conference right now that's better than them right now. That's just facts, gang. I'm not even going to hold you. That's just facts. Ain't nobody in the Eastern Conference better than them at this point in time right now. I don't see nobody getting better than them unless somebody hits some major moves. You feel what I'm saying? You still got Cleveland, but they hurt. You feel me? We don't know when Darius Garland going to come back. So they hurt. So, and they choke. You feel me? I don't think they worry about them. Now, the Raptors, they coming around, bro. And then you got Miami. We all know about Miami. Miami always around, bro. And then they got this new offense that I feel like the league got to get used to. That's why I want to see Miami post All-Star break. Because pre-All-Star break, this happened with the Grizzlies, bro. Pre-All-Star break, you implement a new offense. And everybody like, what's that? You feel what I'm saying? Look a little weird, less pick and rolls. It's not what everybody doing. It's not the usual. You feel me? So it's like, what's the take on that? You feel me? Then post All-Star break, people got the tape on it. It's the second time they playing you, third time playing you, fourth time they playing you. They like, all right, you ain't gonna get us with that again. You feel me? So I do want to see how Miami rock out. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as teams being better than Detroit right now, I don't see why they can't stay number one. I don't see why they can't stay number one. And they got the confidence, you feel what I'm saying? They feeling vindicated with all these wins, you feel what I'm saying? So they sitting up there number one, you feel me? Then you got Toronto and then Miami, you feel me? So they sitting up there number one, you feel me? So look out for the Pistons, bro, because Pistons, they for real, bro. They really serious. They really round. I ain't gonna hold you. Then we got the Lakers, bro. The Lake Show, you feel what I'm saying? So Bron back. You got Luka in there going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And right now they sitting third in the Western Conference right now. The Lakers are sitting third in the Western Conference. Yes, they are sitting third in the Western Conference. You feel me? They tied with the Nuggets. They are half game behind the Nuggets. You feel what I'm saying? They are half game behind the Nuggets. But they tied with the Nuggets for the number 2 spot. They got the same amount of losses. They just need to go ahead and grab another dub. You feel what I'm saying? They need them to lose again. You feel me? They got the Clips tonight. They got a pretty easy schedule. They got the Clips tonight. They need to take care of business. They almost lost again, you feel me, last night. But they did. They stuck it out. You feel me? They stuck it out. And now they're 12-4. So I'm liking what they got going on over here. We got Luka. You feel me? Luka doing this thing, leading the team in usage, leading the team in touches. You feel what I'm saying? Whole offense revolving around Luka. We starting to get closer to what it was looking like in Dallas right before my man left, before they shipped him out of there. You feel what I'm saying? And apparently they making space for Nico over there. Apparently the Lakers is making space for Nico. They clearing out the old, coming in with the new. Nico that did so much for the Lakers that we might as well get the man a job. You might as well get him a job over there. But I digress. You feel me? We building around Luka. The offense look great around Luka. You feel what I'm saying? They got some shooting over there, but they do need to improve on the shooting. They don't really got cap space. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's so hard for the Lakers to make moves. You feel me? And that's why they do get praise and respect for the moves that they made when they make them. Because I know it's hard. You ain't got no money, pocketbook tight. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard to make moves out here. So it is cool, bro. They got an elite pick and roll thing going on right here. I like the Horns offense set that they run. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got Austin Reeves coming into his own. You feel what I'm saying? When Luka wasn't there, when Brian wasn't there, he showed y'all that he could be a number one option. And, he could still go back to doing what he do. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got Brian being the ageless playmaker. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you got DeAndre Ayton over there. DeAndre Ayton just got hurt. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know let's see if I can pull it up. But I don't know the updates on DeAndre Ayton's injury. DeAndre Ayton injury. We're talking about injury. Because he got injured, and that's a big blow. You feel what I'm saying? Because, all right, knee contusion. Ugh, that's not good. That's at least 2 weeks. Oh, that's at least 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? If not more. You feel me? That's like a 2 week reevaluated 3 weeks type thing. Right knee contusion, he left. You feel what I'm saying? So without DeAndre Ayton anchoring the paint, you feel what I'm saying? He not AD, but he is a body and he does his job as far as defense in the paint. I feel like DeAndre Ayton been fitting pretty well. I didn't like him at first. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of them boys. I was like, he gonna have to get out of here by trade deadline. You feel what I'm saying? I'm affected by the Laker Nation just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel why people, you feel me, like, you just like, bro, get him out of here, bro. We don't got time. We don't got time. You just feel like, as a Lakers fan, bro, you just feel like you don't got time. We don't got time to be sitting here playing around with people who don't want, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? If you don't feel like, you know what I mean? We don't feel like you got that championship grit in you, feel me? Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, get on out of here, bro. So it's like, but despite all that, you feel what I'm saying? My man been a bright spot. He been averaging 16, shooting 70%, you feel what I'm saying, with 8 rebounds. You feel me? So he been doing this job. I would like the rebounds to go up a little bit more. I was hoping that he averaged a double-double. But this early in the season, you feel what I'm saying? So without him, it's going to be a little blow. That means LeBron going to have to do a little bit more on the defensive end. You feel what I'm saying? You can't look at Luka for defense. So it's going to be rough. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be rough. The only thing that we got faith in is that JJ is a great coach. You feel what I'm saying? Even when he doesn't have all the defensive pieces that he needs, he still puts together a confident defensive plan. You feel what I'm saying? The defensive scheme. You feel me? But the other role players are pretty good. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, Austin Reed's been cooking, bro. I love Rui Hachimura, bro. He been cooking, bro. He been shooting well from three, bro. He's shooting like in the upper 40% from three. You know what I'm saying? He been cooking, bro. And defense, bro. He been near for the defense, bro. So we're gonna be relying a lot on him too as well for defense. It's gonna be him and Brian back there in that backcourt. You feel what I'm saying? And you feel me? They're gonna have to do what they're gonna have to do. You feel me? So they've been doing their thing, bro. But the biggest question right here, bro, is this team good enough to win in the West? Is their defense good enough to hold up for the postseason? You feel what I'm saying? That's something that we're gonna have to figure out because without AD, the paint is just weak, bro. And you just sometimes I just be like, damn, I miss AD, bro. Cause like that paint defense, bro, it's just not there. It's just not there. They just don't got a big that is a defensive anchor. You feel what I'm saying? The defensive anchor that they got is Brian and Marcus Smart. You feel what I'm saying? So I like what Marcus Smart doing out there on the perimeter, but they need a big, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna need a big. So that's gonna be something to look out for in the postseason. Without a big, what's going to happen against Jokic, bro? Because you know Jokic, you know how Jokic get. You feel me? So that's that. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, they're gonna be really worried about scoring enough, and we gotta see if Brian can hold up through the season. You know what Luka gonna do? We gotta see if AR hold up the play that he been doing, the play that he been displaying throughout this whole season. I've been liking. You feel what I'm saying? We need that in the postseason. So that's something that we're gonna have to, look out for. So are they good enough to win the West? I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So we talked Pistons, we talked Knicks, we talked Lakers. Let's wrap it up a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm liking how the Lakers looking. You feel me? I don't think though they still looking like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna like this. They still looking like a second round exit. I ain't gonna hold you. They still looking like a second round exit. You feel me? They might be out of here in the second round. You feel me? That's how I'm feeling about the Lakers. Knicks feeling the same way. I ain't gonna hold you. This might be a second round exit team. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta get the defense together, gang. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They gonna have to get their defense together. They gonna tighten up. You feel me? They gonna tighten up because if they don't tighten up their defense, bro, they out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Let them get matched up with the Pistons, bro. That's over. You feel me? That's second round. That's a second round type matchup right there. That's over. You feel what I'm saying? That's over. Who else we talked about? Pistons, Knicks. Pistons, Knicks. Oh, and Lakers. Oh, Pistons. That's the last team I didn't wrap up. So Pistons, bro. I feel like the Pistons, bro. They definitely are the number one team in the East. They're the team to beat in the East, bro. I don't got nobody over them in the East, bro. This might be their year to come out the East, bro. They might, at least Eastern Conference Finals. You feel what I'm saying? What are your expectations for all these teams, though? You feel what I'm saying? What should they be looking for? So for the Knicks, like I said, they ceiling to me. All right, well, they floor to me is second round exit. They ceiling to me is a championship. I told you they can win the championship. They get their shit together. You feel me? Lakers, they ceiling to me Western Conference Finals. You feel me? They floor first round exit. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the health of LeBron, because of the lack of other guys that they just have you can depend on in a playoff series. Like I'm not depending on Rui in a playoff series if Brian just don't. You mean if Brian just not feeling it and Brian just feel old? You feel what I'm saying? And Tom just caught up with him. Who you gonna look to? You feel what I'm saying? AR gonna be good, but you're gonna need that third guy. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to see Brian. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see Brian. You feel what I'm saying? This is really coming to the end for Brian. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's really coming to the end for Brian. So if he can hold up, that's gonna be cool. But this is one of them years we're gonna look like, can he really hold up? I know he great. You feel what I'm saying? I know he spent $1 billion on his health. We're gonna see if can he really hold up. You feel what I'm saying? So that's that with me. You feel me? So that's it. That's about my time. You feel me? I'm gonna wrap it up. You feel me? From yapping up. Games tonight. Tonight is Cup night. Luka, did y'all know? Tonight is Cup night. You feel what I'm saying? We got Cup games tonight. So tonight, I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to our guys, the 76ers versus the Magic. We need to get back. You feel what I'm saying? The Cup games have not been doing good. I don't think we won any Cup games. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta get a Cup game in here. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got the Lakers and the Clippers. You feel what I'm saying? Gonna be a great one. I'm not gonna lie. Those are always a great one. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, bro, thanks for kicking it with us, bro. If you're watching this on replay, go ahead, comment, give me your 2 cents on the show. Other than that, bro, we're gonna wrap it up and get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. You feel what I'm saying? It's Thanksgiving week. You feel what I'm saying? Enjoy that turkey. Call your mom. You feel me? Call your grandma. You feel me? Call your grandpa. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead. You feel me? Other than that, bro, enjoy the rest of your night, bro. And I'm out of here. Peace.